Good morning, y'all. Good to see you here. We're going to start out with something that we need your help on. And you probably would like to stand for it, so I invite you to do that if you like.
Yeah, we hope you'll stand for it.
So your part will become obvious right away in the first verse. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. Oh, I got up this morning singing, God is so good.
My God
is so good to me.
That's it.
I'm feeling good down in my soul.
God
is so good. Said I'm feeling good down in my soul.
God is so good.
Oh, I'm feeling good down in my soul. God is so good.
Oh,
My God is so good to me. In my time of trouble,
God is so good.
well, in my time of trouble, God is so good. In my time of trouble, God is so good.
Oh,
My God is so good to me. In my time of triumph, God is so good. Said in my time of triumph, God is so good. Yeah, in my time of triumph, God is so good. My God is so good to me. And when the day is over, I'm singing, God is so good. Oh, when the day is over, I'm singing, God is so good. Oh, when the day is over, God is so good. My God is so good to me.
every day and every way.
God is so good. Every day and every way. God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is so good.
Singing
My God is so good to me.
Play it now. I got up
This morning singing, God is so good. Oh, I got up this morning singing, God is so good.
Well,
I got up this morning singing, God is so good.
oh,
My God is so good.
yeah,
My God is so good. My God is so good.
Good morning, church.
That was the goal.
We'll welcome Ursula on up.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Hi there. So great to see you all. Yeah. Well, just have a seat, settle in. Close your eyes if you like, and just feel yourself supported in this lovely sanctuary with your lovely friends and community here in this circle of love, as Brigid just called it when we were praying in a little while ago. So spoiler alert, our word of the day is health, and we're going to get to that in just a minute when we do the slides. I wanted to mention it now because it's actually related to a bunch of the events we'll be talking about. And then driving in, I was also thinking about that implicit connection between health and gratitude that is the theme of Brigid's talk today. And, I know sometimes it can feel almost like, another thing on the to-do list. It's like, sure, I'll do some self-care just as soon as I finish my other 58 things on my to-do list. Thank you very much. And so I just wanted to offer a reminder that it can be sometimes as simple and quick and easy as just pausing on a walk and appreciating the beauty around us, just that little scrap of beauty, even a lovely tree between the parking lot and the grocery store on our way in. And that's pretty much what William Wordsworth did on a hike with his sister a few miles above Tintern Abbey a long time ago. So here are his words from that hike. This prayer I make, knowing that nature never did betray the heart that loved her, 'tis her privilege through all the years of this our life to lead from joy to joy. For she can so inform the mind that is within us, so impress with quietness and beauty, and so feed with lofty thoughts that neither evil tongues, rash judgments, nor the sneers of selfish men, nor greetings where no kindness is, nor all the dreary intercourses of daily life shall e'er prevail against us, or disturb our cheerful faith that all which we behold is full of blessings. And so it is. Oh, right. So first, just wanted to say again, welcome to folks who have been here for a long time and folks who are new. And so I just wanted to give an opportunity for anyone who maybe this is their first time or they're just been here, just started showing up. If anyone would like to wave their hands and say hello. Oh, there's Mary. I got to say hi to Mary earlier today. So yeah, just come and grab anyone if you're interested in saying hi, and we'll reach out and say hello to you. Are there any prayer chaplains present today? I know I saw, oh good, here's Deb and Dennis and Ginger. Hi, everybody. And Paul, Dennis, Dave, sorry, all the Ds. So if anyone would like a little extra immune booster for their prayers, a little turbocharge them, feel free to reach out to any of them and they'll be happy to just chat with you and pray with you in the back of the sanctuary after service. In addition to that, we always have our little prayer slips out by our answer box in the lobby, so feel free to fill out. There we go, and also thank you very much, Marian, and the seats behind in the pews there. Feel free to fill those out. Somebody, usually I think Dennis, will do his magical prayer mojo on them for a week here, and they'll be then sent off to Silent Unity, where they will be prayed over for an entire month. So I always mention I love doing that, especially if I've got friends or family, who are far away. I might not necessarily be able to be there in person, but just knowing that, all right, we got the pros working on them and helping them out is just what, and it works. Trust me on this. It works. So, okay. What is happening at Unity this week? So many things, as always. And again, these are invitations. Let's see. Oh, yes. So if anyone, we go through a lot here. If it is a lot to keep in mind and you're wondering, wait, what is going on? Just I think a quick reminder that we have a printed flyer. Is that what this is about? Okay, thank you, yes. So if anyone just wants to pick up like what is going on, we've got the sheets out in the lobby. You can also go on the website and check out the events page there, and then Brigid, of course, sends out her lovely emails. So there's lots of ways to find out what is actually going on. Okay, next thing is Thanksgiving potluck dinner. So this is actually going to be on Thanksgiving Day for folks who are here and would like to share that wonderful meal together. So setup is going to be at 1 p.m. and dinner at 2 p.m. And Gary, and so the sign-up sheet with all the goodies is listed here, and this will be in the lobby. You can just, jot your name down. Gary is organizing, so you can always reach out and see him. Anything else?
You said it all.
I've said it all. All right, thank you, Gary. I'll take that as a compliment. All righty, next up is another way to celebrate Thanksgiving is with, the group of churches, the Focus Churches of Albany. They will be doing a festival of thanks and giving on Sunday the 23rd from noon to 2. You can come and support your neighbors, play games, make art together, practice gratitude, and that is going to be at the Presbyterian Church at 85 Chestnut Street in Center Square in Albany. So yes, consider attending that as well. Okay. Next one, our annual coat drive and winter gear drive is still going on, of course. So if you do have any gently used or even new things that didn't fit or whatever happened, winter coats and accessories, please feel free to bring them in. I think in one of the room next to the library usually is the landing spot. All right, yes. So just feel free to drop those off. Social Justice Circle is meeting today in the garden room right after service. And I know I saw Tim here. Any other social justice folks? Debbie, of course. All right, I've now nominated you two. So if anyone has never been to the Social Justice Circle and would like to learn a little bit more about it, between the end of service and the start of the meeting, feel free to reach out to Tim and Debbie. They're in the back there. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so again, back to that invitation for kind of taking care of ourselves. And these are all wonderful invitations for taking care of ourselves and our communities. Another one is Pam here. I don't think I saw her yet this morning. Okay, not today. All right, but she is on the 23rd. So next Sunday from 1 to 4, she's going to be doing a Mawate Healing Circle. And let me see if, dang it. Is there the description? I'm not seeing the description, but, oh, no, it's okay. Pam is fabulous. Let's just say that. Okay, Pam is awesome. So it's going to be sort of a ceremonial healing. She's also taught yoga and she's certified in Mawate healing. And she also just finished up her degree, her graduate degree in social work, I think last year. So she comes at this with so many different talents and experience and skills, and it's going to involve a lot of just community connecting and meditation and drumming and sharing on all different levels. And so again, Mawate, the circle actually means never-ending healing in the Apache language. So for a beautiful experience, consider joining her next Sunday. Woohoo! All right, so this is actually, so one song tonight is going to be on the theme of gratefulness, which continues with this morning's theme as well. And next, on Sunday, December 7th, coming up in a few weeks, Joy Adler is going to be back, and anyone who has seen her in concert, it's just a wonderful experience. She's an incredible musician and singer and healer, of course. So please join us then for a special night with Joy. And next Sunday evening is going to be Jerry and Pete are going to be, they've started this wonderful bi-weekly series called Mind, Body, Love. And it's an evolving process, but it's another wonderful opportunity to connect through song and music and some breath work, and just blasting out lots of yummy, juicy love energy at everybody. It's basically what they're doing. So again, these are all just lovely ways to connect and feel good and share some of that with each other. All right, and finally, leading up to our word of the day, healing. Let's read this together. Taking good care of myself supports my healing. Taking good care of myself supports my healing. Sometimes it's hard to say no to friends, family, work, church, or volunteer organizations I care about and want to serve. I don't know what they're talking about, but when on those rare occasions when I'm overextended and depleted, I don't do my best, and I may put my emotional, physical, or mental health at risk. Taking on too much and saying yes to every request may be a sign there is something deeper within me that is out of alignment and in need of healing. Perhaps I'm feeling fear of judgment or a reluctance to disappoint someone. I heal when I slow down, pray, and welcome God's grace. I treat myself gently and make time for relaxation a priority. Secure in divine love, I know when to say yes, or for my well-being, to kindly but confidently say, no thank you, not this time. And from the Psalms, bless the Lord, O my soul, and do not forget all his benefits, who forgives all your iniquity, who heals all your diseases. And let's say one more time together. Taking good care of myself supports my healing. And so it is. Thanks, everyone.
You're welcome to stand if you like.
I want to thank you. I want to praise you. I want to do what you'd have me do. I want to thank you. I want to praise you. I want to do what you'd have me do. I want to thank you. I want to praise you. I want to do what you have me do. I want to thank you. I want to praise you. I want to do what you have me do. So every day of my life I will follow you. Every day of my life I will follow you. Every day of my life I will follow you. I will follow you. Every day of my life I will follow you. Every day of my life I will follow you. Every day of my life I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. I want to know you. I want to love you. I want to do what you have me do. I want to know you. I want to love you. I want to do what you have me do. I want to know you. I want to love you. I want to do what you have me do.
Oh, yeah, that little thing. Can you hear me now? Oh, my goodness. I'm all Twitter-pated because my mom and dad showed up today, and it's been a bit since they've been here with us. So I am delighted to add my welcome, whether you have been here many, many times, whether you are here again for the first time in a long while, whether you've just walked through the door for the first day. We warmly welcome you. We have it somewhere, there we go, we warmly welcome all. It's one of our values. But I love that it is one of the things that I think we do well around here. In fact, we might overwhelm you sometimes with our welcome. So for those of you here in this space and for those of you joining us online right now, thank you, Phil, for holding down the fort back there today. And for those of you who will watch the recording later in the week, your presence is with us here in this space. One of the other gifts of being a part of walking through these doors is that we welcome you wherever you are on your spiritual journey. So if you have been part of the teachings of Unity, how they have unfolded here for a long time, if you are one of our newest official members who will be welcomed in officially next week, or whether that word unity brings up all kinds of things for you just in the way the world is unfolding, we welcome you with all that you are. A couple of weeks ago, here's my public service announcements coming. A couple of weeks ago, we had our beautiful Day of the Dead service, and I have a couple of mementos that people left here. They're in my office on the bookcase, a bracelet, a wee little elephant that's adorable, and actually an old family photo and a JFK for President pin from 1960. You probably want those things. Stop by and see me and I'll give them back to you. I reminded us last week, I know that there are a lot of announcements, so I want to keep my PSAs short this morning. But in awareness of how many of our neighbors are hungry and that we may have people right here in our own community who are hungry right now, who are worried about how they're making ends meet, we are, in addition to the other places where our generosity goes back out into the world, we have added the regional food bank and really trying to keep those bins full. We had a volunteer bring things down to the food pantry this week. Somebody else put stuff in their car today, so it's a beautiful thing to keep that flow going. And of course, if you are someone who could use a little extra help and you don't know where to turn, reach out to me or Roger or Jerry, and we'll see what we can do to help you get the help that you need. All right, so I think that's enough for today. But we are talking about gratefulness and gratitude. And one of the things that I am most deeply grateful for in my life is this community, where for 4 years we have been mutually inviting each other to grow. And so part of that is our understanding of our starting place, that we trust that God is our source. And we affirm that together every week. So for those of you that these words are new to you, see how they land. Say them if you feel compelled or called to say them. Hear them wash over you if that feels more comfortable. But these are the words that we try to live by in this community, and that we try to help each other live by. And so let us affirm first. God is the divine givingness of the universe. We are one with the divine flow. And we have a vision. And one of the things that I've come to appreciate is that we have conversations about how our vision is shared for how we want the world to be transformed, and yet we also bring our own individual vision to this moment. And so I invite you to take a breath in and out, landing for just a moment. And what is there in your heart today? A vision of something in your own life, a relationship, something in the world that pulls at your heart. What does that transformation look like? And how are you a part of it? And so when we say these words, let them bring the power of our communal visioning to life. As we say together, we envision a world transformed through the spiritual awakening of us all. And then those words of our vision and how we show up to live that vision pull us directly into this mission that could just be some pretty words that we say, but that we let them land and call us forth. And so let's say together, we awaken to and embrace the divine essence of all beings through prayer and service in our community and in the world. And we rely on each other in this experience of oneness to feel that power, that consciousness of the Christ love that we embody. And so together we affirm, the power of Christ's love now releases me from any sense of separation from spirit or others. There is only one presence and one power in my life as in the universe, the all-loving goodness of God. And so it is. Amen.
So blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed.
I am so blessed.
I am so
I
blessed.
am so blessed.
I am so blessed.
So grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed.
I am so blessed.
I am so blessed. I am so I am so blessed.
I am so
I am
blessed.
so blessed.
I am so
I am
blessed.
so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed.
I am so
I am
blessed.
so blessed. I am so
I am so blessed.
so blessed.
I am so blessed.
So blessed.
I am so blessed.
So grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed.
I am so blessed.
I am so blessed. I am so grateful.
I am so blessed.
I am so grateful.
I am so blessed.
That time it just made my eyes well up. I didn't start sobbing, so I'm grateful. Last week I invited us into a practice of giving thanks, a practice of finding God, looking for the good in every circumstance, even when it feels hidden. A practice of gratefulness as a way to nourish our own souls and the soul of our communal life. And so for our meditation today, I invite you to just let the words of that song, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, grateful for all that I have, grateful for all that I am, bring to your own heart mind those small moments that lead you to thanks. I'm grateful for the sound of Roger's gentle sounds of that guitar washing over us. Close your eyes if you're comfortable closing your eyes, or let your gaze just soften. Let your body feel supported in these moments of shared silence or shared quiet and stillness. And let that blessing wash over you and in you. Beginning to deepen your breath. Let your heart arise and awaken to be the blessing that you are. And when you're ready, if your eyes are closed, let them open and come back into this space, the space that you are in. And feel the blessings that we share. Thanks, Raj. So part of my talk last week, I shared some questions with you that I ask myself a lot. What does it matter to find a handful of reasons to be grateful in my own good moments when there's so much suffering happening all around me? Why does it matter if we find a way to be grateful for something, even in these dark, challenging, confusing times, or those dark, challenging, confusing times in our own life? How, in the midst of even great sorrow, have I found moments of gratitude? What is that all about? So I invited you to think about some of the small or big ways in your own life that gratefulness shows up, where you're aware of that. And unsurprisingly, because those of you who've listened to me now for 4 years know, I like to find books, and I'm very grateful when I find yet another one that inspires me. So into those questions that honestly cycle through my mind and my heart all the time these days. What does my small moment of gratitude matter in the scheme of everything that is happening around me, with my family, with my friends, in the bigger world? So my friend Diana Butler Bass, I feel like she's my friend, for real, has a book that she started writing in 2016, published, I think, in 2019, right before the world shut down with that other scourge, COVID lockdown. But the title of it drew my eye. Grateful, the subversive practice of giving thanks. Those of you who know me know that I am kind of quietly subversive sometimes. So here is a condensed version, and Phil, go ahead and put that other slide on. A little bit of my teacher came out too, because you're gonna maybe need to see it and hear it. But here's a condensed version of the prologue where Diana writes, at the most basic level, gratitude involves two aspects of experience that function in two arenas of our lives. There they are. Emotions, those feelings that we get in response to gifts, and ethics, or the actions that we have in response to gifts. But that we also experience them in both the personal arena, the me, and in the public arena, the gifts we find in community. We respond to them in our we collective as well. So here's a little, again, that's the only slide I have. There's no quiz. There's no test. I will share the PDF with Roger later in the week. This is all going to be on the website. But here is how she talks about the emphasis, for example, in me and emotions. Okay, so my own personal experience with feelings in response to gifts has an emphasis on being attuned to the strong feelings. Those strong feelings we get in our inner dimension: awe, surprise, appreciation. Gratitude defined in terms of delight, joy, or surprise. How many of you have ever felt a moment of gratitude like that? Wells up about something inside of you. maybe that's not your favorite way of experiencing gratefulness. Here's me and ethics, and Mom, I'm looking right at you. This is an emphasis on gratitude with the joyful responsibility and reciprocity. It's the writing of thank you notes. It's the favor that you return because you were so touched by someone's generosity to you. There's that experience of mutual, but I feel an ethic, a call to give back to you in some way when you have given something to me. And it's not out of duty. It can be out of duty, but in this sense, it's something that wells up naturally. We and emotions. I'm pretty sure this has a lot to do with why I cry almost every week here in community. It's that emphasis on gratitude experienced through family, through community, through cultural celebrations, even sometimes the singing of the songs that we share outside on a peace vigil night, those old 60s, which actually will be tonight. Our hearts well up in gratitude with a shared experience of being in community. We feel the connection of other hearts that are expressing and feeling that emotion. And then there's the we of ethics. And this emphasis is on gratitude as an essential foundation of civic life. We take pride in doing good. It's gratitude as social responsibility through our commitments to stewardship for the land, for each other, for those organizations that we volunteer in, that we donate to with our time, our talent, our resources. It's that sense of giving back in gratitude for what we've been given communally. So let's pause for a moment. It's a lot of information. Again, there's no quiz. Where in your own life have you felt that sense of joy and delight? In a small moment, not even in a big moment necessarily. How do you show your thankfulness when you've been given a gift, a hug, a smile, time with a friend? How do you share your thanks? How does this community, when we show up in our we, to sing our prayers, to have a cup of coffee together after the service, to show up for each other in the ways that we come to know each other in every activity here, how does that make you well up with appreciation? How and where then do we also answer the call to take part in doing good in our shared civic communal life? All coming from this familiar phrase that we used to say every week, and maybe it's time to bring it back. This is the day that love has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. What strikes me in this book is also how Diana writes about what gratitude isn't, or at least points out some gratitude pitfalls. She writes very frankly about the risk of inflicting even more pain when we expect ourselves or someone else to suddenly look to the good, find the positive, when harm has been done. She also writes frankly about the 40 years it took her of cultivating, as she calls it, her inner emotional garden, planting seeds of hope and faith and forgiveness. 40 years to come to a place of gratitude, of grace found in the healing from a moment of abuse when she was a young teenager. 40 years it took for that healing. So this is not a book of platitudes. It's a book that has challenged me to look at the emotion of gratitude, to find where that's easy to feel in my life and where it's been challenging, to look back and see some of those events and relationships that I really was not grateful for in the moment, for good reason, but to look back in hindsight and see where grace appeared, where grace was there beside me, holding me, even in those hard times. So, how is this a subversive practice? How is being grateful a subversive practice? And why does any of this matter? Because it's deeper, as we know, than just an emotion. Chapter 4 begins, it's the We Ethics, Community and Politics, and I'm going to just remind everybody that politics, even though it has come to be a divisive word, that at its heart simply has to do with how we govern ourselves, how we live in community, how we figure out how we soften each other's edges and where we sharpen each other's edges. That's what the word really means at its heart. But this chapter opens with a quote by David Steindl-Rast, and if you get that daily gratefulness.org word, gratefulness of the day, it's a beautiful website with all kinds of resources on it. Brother David Steindl-Rast writes, "If you're grateful, you're not fearful. If you're grateful, you're not fearful. And if you're not fearful, you're not violent. If you're grateful, you act out of a sense of enough and not a sense of scarcity. And you're willing to share. If you are grateful, you are enjoying the differences between people. And you are respectful of everybody, and that changes the power pyramid under which we live. If you're grateful, you're not fearful." And that violence is external violence, certainly, but Ursula, I think about what you said at the beginning with your beginning that prayer, just how often we do violence to our own selves with that overcommitment, that fear that we're going to disappoint somebody, that we do violence by not letting ourselves rest. And hear that voice that I will follow you every day of my life is the voice inside of us. God knocking, trying to be heard. Love knocking, trying to be heard. Later in this chapter, Diana writes, "Gratitude is an emotion we experience as individuals, and we can practice gratitude as a personal ethic." Mom's thank you notes. Yet gratitude is inherently social. It always connects us as individuals to others. Communal gratitude looks and feels wonderful when festivity, play, and ecstasy draw us together. Just as personal gratefulness comprises both emotions and ethics, so does communal gratitude. The grateful feeling community can and should lead to a grateful society, a world transformed. Feeling grateful is not only play, but it can also be a form of politics, a way of living in community. Gratitude is joy, and gratitude is justice. She goes on to say, true gratitude, real gratefulness, the kind of transformative thanksgiving that makes all things new, cannot be quiet in the face of injustice. If we embrace the sort of gratefulness that changes our individual lives, it will revolutionize our political lives as well. We move from a personal ethic of gratefulness toward a public one. The me of gratitude, that was just God calling. The me of saying, yes, listen. The me of gratitude must extend to the we of gratitude as an ethic. A vision of community based on habits and practices of grace and gifts. A cultivating a wide field of vision and deepening our awareness of humility and blessing, of setting tables and sharing food for all. Gratitude is not merely resilience. Gratitude is resistance too. It is time for all of us to join the resistance. Those are powerful words. Living in the ways that every religion, every wisdom tradition, every wise secular teaching draws us to is simple. But it's not easy. We know what we're called to. This call requires us to live in resistance to the false gods of power, greed, cruelty, but also to the false gods of comforting numbness, complacency, and relying on our human efforts, or shrugging and giving up in the face of our overwhelm at the injustice we see daily. Individually and communally, me and we are called to love one another as we have been loved by the source of all love. Feed the hungry. Welcome the stranger. Love your neighbor as yourself. We are called to set a bigger table, to truly warmly welcome all. We are called to set things right by seeing things right. We are called to give thanks for the very gift of life that brings us here. In this unrepeatable miracle of incarnation, this moment that needs you and you and you and you and me and we. But don't take my word for it. Do your own spiritual investigating. How are you called into that life of community, the ethics of gratefulness that asks you to show up in the face of injustice in whatever ways you are called, because we are not all called to the same way. But here to close then is Psalm 95. Oh, come, let us sing to the Holy One. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. to the water of our salvation. Let us come into love's presence with thanksgiving. Let us make a joyful noise with songs of praise. And so it is. Amen. So we are here at this moment in our service where our butterfly nets will come around with the lovely Deb and Tim Segrist, where we're invited to disrupt our fearfulness, where we're invited to disrupt our sense of scarcity, where we're invited to say yes to an open-hearted generosity. Some of that is financial. That is the bottom line of having our doors stay open, our expenses paid for, your ministers paid for. But it is more than that. It is our staking our claim in the heart of God to say, I am grateful, I am blessed. And so even in this way, I share my blessings with all that come through these doors, and in all of the ways we then share our love out in rippling circles. And so I invite you to say the words of this blessing, feeling your part in it. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. We are blessed to know that Spirit is our source. Thank you, Father, Mother God, and so it is. Amen.
I will share a song, uses an Irish melody that you might be familiar with. And you're welcome to join us as you're comfortable, or just take it in. It's called The Grateful Heart.
A grateful heart, a garden is where there is always room for every seed of innocence to come to perfect bloom. A grateful heart, a fortress is a steady rock and shrine so pure and white, where angels guide us all day long and watch us through the night. Our prayer is for one gift alone of all things grand or small, the bounty of a grateful heart that loves and blesses all. A grateful heart, a garden is where there is always room for every seed of innocence to come to perfect bloom. A grateful heart, a fortress is a steady rugged tower, and all who dwell therein draw strength from God's almighty power. Our bread is for one gift alone of all things grand or small, the bounty of a grateful heart that loves and blesses all.
Will you join me in blessing from our bountiful, grateful hearts these gifts of love? And from that source of love that we give and receive the bounty, we trust that we will use these gifts to grow ever more love in our community and in the world. And so it is. Amen. And thank you to those of you who donate on that mundane miracle of technology. Those are the ways you can do that as well, here in the room and at home. And now our beautiful prayer of protection. So I invite you to call to your own heart, your mind, those people in your own life, the people that you're grateful for, those places where sorrow dwells right now, the places around the world that we want to blanket with our love. And feel yourself as part of the blanket that is the love, that is our source, as we say together. The light of God surrounds us. We are the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love of God. The power of God protects us. We are the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. We are the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. We are unrepeatable expressions of the divine. And so it is. Amen. So do come downstairs if you're able to stick around for a little while. get a cup of coffee, a snack, meet some friends, make some new friends. And then if you're curious about this beautiful social justice circle, bring your coffee and snacks up to the garden room and learn more about the many, many ways that this community is showing up as love in the world. So guess we'll, oh, and come back at 6. It'll be cold and dark, but we'll have candles. And it might be too cold to sing, in which case we can, run laps around the ramp and stay warm. But being the presence of peace at these little informal vigils before one song has been such a gift. And then come back for one song. You'll be grateful that you did. And so will we. All right, so rise and body your spirit as you're able, and let's sing.
At night